This is a conversation between Johnny, an international student studying in Japan, and Shota, a Japanese man. Johnny has recently started reading Japanese manga. This time, Shota recommended one of Japan's most famous manga series, Dragon Ball. Let's listen to their conversation.
Shota, I finally started reading Dragon Ball.
Really? What do you think so far?
Honestly, I understand why it's so famous. The story is simple, but it's really exciting.
Dragon Ball was created by Akira Toriyama. Before Dragon Ball, he had already become famous through another manga called Dr. Slump. He is considered one of the greatest manga creators in Japan.
Was Dragon Ball really that popular in Japan?
Absolutely. It was one of the biggest titles during the golden age of Weekly Shonen Jump. Many Japanese people grew up reading it. For us, Dragon Ball wasn't just a manga. It was part of childhood.
I was surprised, because the beginning wasn't all fighting.
That's true. At first, Dragon Ball was an adventure story. Goku traveled around the world collecting 7 magical balls called the Dragon Balls. If someone gathered all 7, they could summon a dragon named Shenron to grant a wish. The early story was inspired by the Chinese classic Journey to the West, and it also had many comedy elements.
But later, it became almost entirely about fighting.
Exactly. The story gradually transformed into a battle manga. A powerful enemy appears. Goku trains hard. He becomes stronger and defeats the enemy. Then, an even stronger enemy appears. That pattern repeated many times.
It sounds simple.
It is simple. But that's exactly why it works. Dragon Ball helped establish many of the themes that later shonen manga would follow. Hard work. Growth. Never giving up. In many ways, Dragon Ball became the blueprint for modern battle manga.
How popular was it outside Japan?
Incredibly popular. The manga has sold nearly 300 million copies worldwide. People from all over the world have enjoyed Dragon Ball for decades. It became much bigger than just a manga series.
What about the anime?
The anime was also a huge success. At its peak, it achieved average television ratings of around 20% in Japan. Nowadays, that's almost unbelievable. Entire families watch Dragon Ball together.
Everyone knows about Super Saiyan.
That's true. When Goku first transformed into a Super Saiyan, Japanese readers were shocked. It became one of the most iconic moments in anime history. And I still remember how excited I was when Gohan became Super Saiyan 2. I was just a kid, but everyone at school was talking about it the next day. That scene left a strong impression on me.
The transformations kept increasing after that.
They certainly did. First, there was Super Saiyan, then Super Saiyan 2, then Super Saiyan 3. Later, fans saw forms like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God. The power scaling just kept expanding.
So, why did Dragon Ball continue growing so much?
By that point, Dragon Ball had become a massive industry. There were manga, anime series, movies, video games, toys, and many other products connected to it. Because of its enormous popularity, expectations surrounding the series continued to grow. Dragon Ball had become an important part of Japanese entertainment culture.
Modern battle manga often involve complicated strategies.
I agree. Series like modern shonen manga sometimes focus heavily on tactics and special rules. Dragon Ball is different. At its core, it's about training harder, firing energy blasts, and punching stronger opponents. And somehow, that's more than enough to keep people entertained.
I was also surprised by how many Dragon Ball movies there are.
There really are a lot of them. And if I'm being honest, many of the movies follow a very similar pattern. A new villain appears. The heroes struggle against the enemy. Goku arrives at the perfect moment. Then he defeats the villain with an incredible attack or transformation.
That sounds familiar.
It does, but somehow, it's still fun every single time. I think Dragon Ball fans don't watch the movies because they expect complicated stories. They watch them because they want to see their favorite characters do amazing things. It's a bit like comfort food. You already know what you're getting, and that's part of the enjoyment.
Dragon Ball seems popular everywhere.
It really is. Many countries now have Dragon Ball available through streaming services like Netflix. There have even been events overseas where people gather to perform the Kamehameha. Dragon Ball has fans all around the world.
Even people who have never watched anime know who Goku is.
That's true. For many people overseas, Goku represents Japanese anime itself. He is one of the most recognizable anime characters in the world.
I heard Akira Toriyama passed away recently.
Yes. When he passed away in 2024, fans, celebrities, athletes, and creators from all over the world shared messages of gratitude and respect. It reminded everyone how deeply his work had influenced people across generations and cultures.
I didn't realize Dragon Ball meant so much to so many people.
For many Japanese people, Dragon Ball isn't just entertainment. It's a shared memory. People remember reading it as children, watching it with their families, and talking about it with friends.
Now I understand why Dragon Ball is considered a masterpiece.
Exactly. It's more than a manga. It's part of Japanese culture.
Maybe I should practice the Kamehameha now.
Go ahead. Just don't destroy the neighborhood.
No promises.
Thank you for listening. Dragon Ball is more than just a manga or anime. For many Japanese people, it is a part of childhood and a shared cultural experience. Even today, its influence can be seen in anime, manga, video games, and popular culture around the world. We hope this conversation helped you learn a little more about Japan and practice your English listening skills at the same time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more conversations about Japanese culture, anime, food, and everyday life. See you in the next episode of Untold Japan.